Today's video is sponsored by Squarespace, but more on them later. We're back with more Pokemon VGC Scarlet and Violet Series 1 battles, ranked, of course. And I've got a team here that made it into the top 8 of an event, Pokemon Clash, made by Blahaj, who I will link in the description down below if I can find their socials. Usually I can, rarely I can't, but I really chose this team once I saw it because I saw Hariyama, and we've been seeing so many Hariyama on the ladder, but I have yet to use one, so I wanted to give it a shot today. So let's start the team recap with that Yama. Hariyama is running the Guts ability with Flame Orb, packing Fake Out, Close Combat, Wide Guard, and Knockoff. Now, Guts is often overlooked, or I shouldn't say right now, everyone's running Hariyama, but it's like an insane attack buff just for a little bit of burn damage to make sure you can't be paralyzed or slept. It's like 2 buffs in one if you really think about it. So it has Fake Out priority, which of course is incredible. Wide Guard support right now is also tops. Close Combat for stab damage, and then Knockoff because, you know, dark coverage is great. Knockoff gets rid of items. It's just an incredible move. We're running the Fighting Terra type here because just more damage is better for Guts Hariyama. And the second Pokemon that made me pick this team was Killowatrel. Now, we've used Killowatrel, I think, once on the channel so far, and this one's running Wind Power with Focus Sash. We have the Electric Terra type for more electric damage. We got Thunderbolt, Air Slash, Endeavor, and Tailwind. So, Tailwind and Wind Power, bit bop. We got Focus Sash, we can get a Tailwind off, and then our Wind Power will trigger because we'll be Focus Sash as long as we didn't get doubled into, we'll be good, which you can make happen with Fake Out Hariyama. You're pretty much, you know, unless your opponent leads double Ghost, then you're kind of out of luck, but you'll be able to go ahead and get that Wind Power buff and Thunderbolt something, or Focus Sash Endeavor, something we do see Lycanroc running around doing. This Pokemon can do it as well. In our third slot, we have Hydreigon, which of course is a pretty common mon because it's so good. We got the Life Orb variant with Tailwind, Dark Pulse, Dragon Pulse, and Flash Cannon. This one's running the Steel Terra type, so we get that extra stab bonus on our Flash Cannon. I know that I say I like Fire, but I think Fire and Steel is just like, they're both very good, and they both have their own situations where they're gonna shine more. So it's not like, I don't think right now one is completely correct while another isn't. I think because I see nothing but Torkoals, I don't like Steel Terra type right now, but we're gonna rock out with it. Speaking of Steel Terra type, we got Goldango, the good as gold choice specs holding Goldango. Make it rain, Steel Beam, Shadow Ball, and Psychic. So Steel Beam is a crazy move. I think it's base 140 power, but takes half of your health away. And not half of your remaining health, but 50% of your max HP. So it's pretty nuts. You can only use the move twice ever at most. And if you Terra Steel on this, it's knocking things out 100%. In the 5th slot, we have Maushold, which we haven't used in a little while. We have Technician, Wide Lens, Population Bomb with the normal Terra type for that extra sweet damage. Encore, Follow Me, and Protect. So pretty standard set on this one, nothing really to talk about. And in our last slot, we have Sylveon, which I have not used a Sylveon yet. This one is running Pixelate with a Citrus Berry. We have the Fairy Terra type for even more pixelated damage with Hyper Voice, Quick Attack, Yawn, and Protect. I love me some Pixelate Quick Attack. It gets me so raw when you sneak out a KO and your opponent just wasn't expecting it. But that is the team. It's a pretty straightforward team. We have some speed control and Tailwind and Fake Out. We got some really heavy hitters in Sylveon, Goldango, and Maushold. Let's see how many wins we can get today. In fact, I want you to let me know in the comments before these battles start, which Pokemon do you think is going to get the most knockouts today? That's right, go grab a couple quarters from your mommy's dresser and slap it down on the table. Try to double up today. Bet on the MVP. But before the battles, I'd like to thank today's video sponsor, Squarespace. Squarespace is an all-in-one website building platform, and for anyone trying to grow online, having a central hub to send your audience or customers to is critical. When growing a brand, you're going to find yourself wanting to have a single place to put all of your content, whether that's blogs, photos, or videos. Speaking of videos, be sure to check out their Video Studio, which makes creating professional videos effortless. Videos crafted for specific social media platforms perform way better than those that aren't, so this tool is a must. And speaking of socials, you'll also be able to link all of your social media accounts back to your Squarespace website with just a few clicks. And with your central hub ready to go and people finding you through those high quality videos you've been making, you'll be able to use Squarespace's analytics to see what content is working on your website to keep viewers there and even where they're coming from. So be sure to check the link in the description for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/shady and use code shady at checkout to save 10% on your first order. Thank you so much a ton to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video, but now back to Pokemon. All right, our first battle of the day is going to be Dondozo Rotom. Oh, that Easy Bake Oven is so good. We have, oh my gosh, what is your name always slipped my mind? I'm skipping you. Annihilate, Lycanroc, and Tyranitar. So, Tatsugiri, there we go. So we're gonna see most likely Tyranitar and Lycanroc lead, super duper common, but we do have Hariyama, so maybe that puts my opponent in not being able to do that. Actually, yeah, I think my opponent has to lead with the Annihilate. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to make a read here, and it's probably gonna not pay off, but I'm gonna lead Goldango, and I'm going to lead I want to say Killowatrel? No, because if my opponent does lead T-Tar, Lycanroc, I just lose that way. I think we're gonna lead Goldengo Hariyama. And let's read the, let's bring Sylveon in the back on this one. And then I think for the potential Dondozo, I do have to go Killowatrel in the back. I just don't want to lead with it. It's like a really weird selection of Pokemon, I think, but this is what my gut says. I'm just gonna go with my gut on the first battle of the day. All right, come on now. Grammy is here cheering on the grandson, and you just do the lead, man. I should have just known. I should have just known that it's just gonna be the lead, but it's okay. Our lead works out just fine. It's just not the ideal quote unquote lead I would have done. So here's what we do here. I think we go, so I want to fake out. All right, this is really tough actually, because we don't have double priority, right? Like I could make it rain, and then, I mean, I do have wide guard, but I'm gonna get Flying Terror'd into this slot for sure. And I don't really have a swap, and I could Killowatrel, but that's not gonna be good. I think the bigger threat here is the Lycanroc. So I'm just gonna make sure that there's no Endeavor shenanigans. I think we're gonna see a Terra Flying come out from T-Tar. I just don't know if it one-shots me. We'll learn today. Oh. Well, you got me good, dude. I have never seen anyone Terra their Lycanroc, and you just completely owned me. That was pretty incredible. Rock Slide is gonna come out. Not gonna do much to my team. I'm just hoping for no flinch. Insane that this is how we're gonna start today. Oh no, it's all right. It's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. It is just the way the cookie crumbles. Okay, so the good news is, I guess, there's no good news, is there? There's really not much good news here. Why did that have to flinch? Tyranitar would have taken a ton of damage. We would have had this thing down to its sash. Now I have to try to, I probably do Hyper Voice, right? Or I Protect. I think Hariyama can take any hits on the board right now, right? I don't have Drain Punch, is a bit unfortunate. I think I'm gonna go Hyper Voice into Wide Guard here. I'm gonna go Hyper Voice into Wide Guard. If I would have Wide Guarded, if I knew about Ghost Terra type, I mean, that was a really good play. I would have Wide Guarded with Einsiders instead of faking out, and then I would have gotten my Make It Rain off. That was trying to combine Good as Gold and Make It Rain. I was gonna say Right as Rain, but Hyper Voice is gonna be a 2 KO, which is great. Unfortunate. Ooh, we're probably going to see, probably going to see some Endeavor shenanigans here at this point. My Hariyama is taking chip damage. Does Hariyama not get Drain Punch? And I just thought it did for some reason. Maybe it doesn't. We could, who do I think he tries to take out? He probably tries to take out the Hariyama. Or maybe he tries to focus down the Sylveon. I think he's not going to expect me to Wide Guard twice, if I'm honest with you. I think he endeavors into my Hariyama here. Oh, Endures first. Oh, you really want to get that. That's fine by me. I got Quick Attack. I got Quick Attack, bro. Oh wait, I protected. I wanted to Hyper Voice. Oh no, I'm throwing, dude. I flinched in real life. I actually flinched in real life. Let's see what you do. You Ice Punch. You Ice Punch into Sylveon. Okay. That's pretty good information to know, but I absolutely could have just close combat a Tyranitar and called it a day. I literally could have close combat a Tyranitar. We have a chance of recovering this fumble. I just gotta focus up. I really gotta focus up. Okay, like I wanted to do, let's Hyper Voice, and let's go Wide Guard again. Yeah, I'm just gonna go Wide Guard again. I don't think he goes for Endure now. All right, you're gonna just straight up withdraw the Lycanroc. I like that for me. I do like that for me. And we are going to see Annihilate come in. Now that is spooky, but I'm getting a Hyper Voice off. Oh, the double? Yes, please. Are you kidding me? Oh, I wish I would have Fairy Terra'd. That would have been insane. Now this Rotom is gonna eat today really, really well. Unfortunately for me. No, but we're gonna get a big Hyper Voice off on the Annihilate. That's massive. And you know, decent damage on the Rotom, which we did crit the Rotom. That's kind of big, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I think that a Quick Attack will take out this Annihilate. And I absolutely think we go for it. I 100% believe we go for it here. There's just so much sand happening. It's insane. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna do it to him. And I think I'm gonna swap out Hariyama. Now we don't have what I like, which is going to be Volt Absorb. I'm always in a situation where when I have a Killowatrel, I want Volt Absorb. I'm always in that spot and it feels bad, but we're gonna see right now what happens. I believe this is the last turn of sand. I thought I counted correctly, but I should have double checked. A quick attack has to take Annihilate out, and I don't think my opponent's seen it coming because I didn't see it coming. When someone quick attacked me, it knocked my socks off. I had no idea. So I'm hoping that we can just snag this KO here. And Sylveon's pretty naturally bulky, but I think a Thunderbolt into that slot would do a ton. But I have a feeling my opponent's more afraid of the Hariyama in the back. There we go. Get out of here. You're gone. You're completely cooked, my dude. Completely cooked. Let's see. Just don't... You Volt Switch into what? Okay, into the Sylveon. That we can take. That we can take just fine. I even got a berry with your name on it. And this is so good because if this is the last turn of sand... Actually, no. I know my opponent's going to do. You swap into the Lycanroc. Yeah? You swap into the Lycanroc. Sand goes down, and then you send out T-Tar. But if there's one more turn of sand, we are in the best shape possible. Come on. Let me have miscounted. All right, goes down to the Lycanroc. Don't tell me sand's ending. Don't tell me sand's ending. No! Oh, because then we could have... So we would have been faster, and we could have Tailwinded and then Sylveon and just won. Like, clearly we would have just won. All right, my opponent played his sand, their sand, absolutely perfectly. And we have to decide what we do here. Do I think that Quick Attack takes out... I don't think Quick Attack takes out. I could play into the flinch. I could protect Sylveon, and I could just Tailwind, but Tailwind's not gonna make me faster than Lycanroc. Lycanroc's really, really fast. Hariyama will appreciate it. So that might be the play. Or we just Thunderbolt the Lycanroc and KO it. I think I go for that. I have a Focus Sash, right? So he's gonna Endure, that's fine. Or the Lycanroc's going to Endure. We're gonna go ahead and protect our Sylveon here. It is the correct play, I believe. And we should get a free Thunderbolt off. I'm down with that. Like, my opponent knows I have Quick Attack. So I don't know what they're gonna expect to do. Dodge, 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 dodge. Killowatrel, be nimble, be nimble, be nimble. Ribbons. No ribbons. I got ribbons on the board. Unfortunately, Killowatrel is going to go down to the sand. So the Focus Sash really isn't doing too much here. What is this camera angle of just Killowatrel is so huge. It is the biggest bird I've ever seen in my life. It's so massive. Sylveon will get buffeted. And now we have Hariyama, and this just pretty much puts us in the winning position. We can Quick Attack Lycanroc, and we can Close Combat Tyranitar, unless I'm forgetting about something. I think that this works, right? Now I could fake out the Tyranitar, but I don't know if there's a real reason to. I'm pretty sure Close Combat just takes you out. Let's just go for it. You know what? I could have, because you can Ice Punch me. We're gonna Quick Attack. No Endeavor today, Lycanroc, and I've already revealed the Quick Attack, so I don't really agree with that Endure play. I think I somehow, between my choking, both physically and in-game, managed to put myself in the winning position. If Tatsugiri and Dondozo had come through, then I would have had my Killowatrel. I would have been fine. We're Gucci 9000. I think that's why you run Wind Power. I'm pretty sure Wind Power Thunderbolt with Terra Electric will get through Dondozo. Granted, I think I'd already spent my Sylveon. No, I didn't spend my Terra before that. Regardless, we won. Let's stop theory crafting and enjoy our sweet victory. Yeah, I'm saying all of that, but there's literally a Rotom in the back. I completely forgot that there's a Rotom in the back. I have now lowered my defenses. Oh man, I've lowered my Hariyama defenses. I am going to yawn, and dude, what does this? No one's packing Discharge right now. No one is packing Discharge. I'm gonna go for knockoff. I think my Hariyama is going down here, but I'm gonna go for knockoff. I think the only way I win this game, overheat. Oh, I should have protected. Oh, I should have protected. I was gonna say, I think the only way I win this game is if it targets down my Hariyama. But I guess I should have assumed. This is not gonna knock you out. Oh, it is! I'm so strong! Okay, so never mind. Now we actually won the game. My goodness. We knocked off the choice specs, which would have helped if we did a knockout, but Guts boost is too strong. Let's hop into game 2. All right, I'm gonna wake up and focus directly on competitive battling. So let's see how we do in this one. Pelipper, Barraskewda, Fergaraf, Meowscarada, Palafin, and the King Gambit. So this is a really tough team, right? A lot of speed on my opponent's side in the rain, and I don't have like the weather answer. I want the Palafin, if it's out front, to just faint. I think that's like the only thing I can do. I could also lead Hariyama for a flinch. I think the play is to lead Hariyama Killowatrel against this team, because we can knock off the Fergaraf, we can fake out anything else. I don't think my opponent has access to any fake out, unless Meowscarada gets fake out, but I feel like it doesn't. As for the rest of the team, some things that are physically bulky would probably be nice. I think we have to go with like Goldango for fighting immunity on the close combat, and then we need a King Gambit answer, which is our Hariyama, so we already have that. Maybe Hydreigon is the way to go as the final slot. I like Sylveon for the Meowscarada and just for the spread Hyper Voice. It's strong, but I don't think that it's... I think the Hydreigon might be the right play. Faster than most things. Obviously not the... we need to be able to take stab. Yeah, I need to be able to take stab from the Barraskewda, and Hydreigon can do that with its dragon typing. Okay, here we go. Blue Eyes sending out the shiny Palafin and Barraskewda. Okay, so let's think exactly what my opponent's going to do. My opponent's gonna hard swap the Palafin out into Pelipper to get the rain up. Absolutely. So what I want to do is fake out the Barraskewda, and I think just Thunderbolt the Barraskewda. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna Thunderbolt the Palafin, or do I just Tailwind here? No, I'm gonna Thunderbolt the Palafin, because if it swaps to the Pelipper, that's still a really good trade. I almost want to just, I think I'm gonna Terra. I'm gonna Terra Electric turn 1. I don't need the Terra Electric to take out the Pelipper, but just in case the Palafin stayed in, I might have needed that extra damage here. But here's the Pelipper, very, very obvious. I could have just one-shot the Barraskewda, which hindsight, maybe that's the correct play, because now my opponent's gonna have 2 very fast things on the board. But that's okay, we'll sort it out. I've never even seen Terra Electric Killowatrel before, and it looks great. It really is, it's like the size of Articuno. It is such a massive bird. We're gonna fake out, which you love to see, and then we're gonna get rid of the Hurricane User, which was my big reason why I was like, okay, I'm just gonna target down this slot. I didn't get to that sentence yet in my explanation, but I wanted to go ahead and just get rid of the Hurricane User so Hariyama could kind of have more longevity here. It might take something from a Choice Banded Palafin, I'm not sure, but we'll find out. We're gonna have to play kind of out of our minds here, I think, in order to come out on top. Now, Killowatrel might be faster than Palafin. I'm 125. I think Palafin is not 125. I want to say that Palafin's 120, if I remember correctly from when I used it. Huh. If that's the case, if it's slower, I can just Thunderbolt it. I think I'm going to, I don't know. The thing is that Barraskewda is probably going into that slot, right? Barraskewda in the rain is probably going into that slot. We have to knock out the Barraskewda, so here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to close combat the Barraskewda, and I'm gonna swap out my Killowatrel for, I think Goldango is gonna be the least useful against this team, right? My Steel Stab is resisted by like this entire team. So let's see if Goldango can take maybe a hit. There's a chance that my opponent doubles into Hariyama, but I really think that the Killowatrel is the threat. We're also, switching is so strong in Series 1, or just in Scarlet and Violet, because now I get to see what Terra type my opponent's gonna go. It's probably just water, but it is grass. See, I'm so glad we did that. I am so glad we didn't fire a Thunderbolt into Palafin, because now we have the option of air slashing. We're gonna see a Jet Punch here, which does insane damage, by the way. Just absolutely insane. Doubling into the Killowatrel because it is a very real, very big threat. Oh man, this is gonna be tough. I forgot about Jet Punch being priority, huh? The Barraskewda is gonna lose some HP, and close combat going into the Barraskewda, there's no shot you're surviving that. It's just impossible. It is absolutely impossible. Okay, Jet Punch. If Jet Punch did that much to Goldango, let me see the stats on Goldango versus my, I'm kind of wishing I close combated the other Pokemon now. Let's see. It's locked into Jet Punch though, most likely, right? Let me check your summary. Your defense is 80, so yeah, you would get one shot. But I do have a Focus Sash. I can't see your team. I'm going for it. I can't see if you have any other priority. If you have no other priority, we should be okay to do some serious work here. Meowscarada does get Sucker Punch. Not good for me. Not the best thing I've seen since 1912. Okay, there's a couple things we can do. We could swap out Hariyama so that we can preserve Fake Out pressure, which might be our only win con. And does Killowatrel have Protect? No, it has Endeavor. We could Endeavor, which means when I get Jet Punched, yeah, I think this is the play. We're gonna swap in Hydreigon for Hariyama, and then I'm going to Endeavor the Palafin here. Because I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna see either a Sucker Punch combo plus Jet Punch. We're definitely seeing Jet Punch into Killowatrel, and I wanna go ahead and live on my Focus Sash and get the Endeavor off pretty much no matter what. I think the Killowatrel's faster. Ah, you're not banded at all! You're not even remotely banded! I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Here comes the Wave Crash. I survive on one, which is awesome. It's really cool for me. We're gonna see the recoil happen. But now, unfortunately, this is so bad. This is so bad. I assumed Choice Band. It was not Choice Band at all. I could have just Air Slashed and called it a day. Okay, now we see Jet Punch into Killowatrel for sure. We absolutely do. So what can we do here with that? We can, I mean, I can take it out, right? I should be able to take it out with like a Dark Pulse. And then either I just let it go down. You know what? I'm gonna Tailwind, and maybe you're gonna Sucker Punch instead. Oh no, you are gonna Jet Punch. Okay, so Jet Punch obviously coming out makes perfect sense. I just need this. I need this Meowscarada to not knock out my Hydreigon here. Oh, we survive on 9. Now we need to take you out because we're gonna go down. We are gonna go down. Oh man. I don't know if I can survive a Flower Trick with Hariyama. I don't know. We're gonna go down to the Life Orb recoil. Man, I cannot believe that I read that so wrong with the Jet Punch. Ah, okay, I mean, we get to go for Fake Out if we want, which, I mean, I guess it literally doesn't matter. Oh, no, it does, because you could have Focus Sash. We absolutely Fake Out here. Hariyama is a thick lad. Do you see them fingers? Like a truly thick individual. A very thick individual. I'm hoping that this was the right play and that we can win this 1v1. I like how they're both sharing that little purple tint. It's pretty nice. I mean, it's huge on Hariyama, obviously, but it's a little tiny glimmer on the Meowscarada. We're gonna see Protect here, just for some more burn damage. My opponent's playing to the win con, which is gonna be, I guess they know that Flower Trick does not take me out from this range, but will it take me out now thanks to this little bit of burn? Oh, that would be crazy. 204 damage. There's just no shot. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that Flower Trick can do 204 damage. I don't want to live in that world. Protect, Brick Break, Flower Trick. Show it to me. There's no way you do 204 damage. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. And you know what? You don't have Protean, so you're going down, baby. Let's go. I can't believe after that misread, this team is built so well that it can make up for my misplays. All right, let's go ahead and hop into game number 3. All right, let's go. We see a Moongus Sylveon, our first Torkoal of the day, Farigiraf, Hariyama, and King Gambit. All right, so there's a couple things that could happen here. We could see a Trick Room setup with the Farigiraf. We have Fake Out Torkoal. We have a Moongus. This team is, I don't think my opponent would necessarily not want to go for Trick Room against me. The team is relatively fast outside of the Hariyama, so we could definitely see the Trick Room. I think that my opponent is going to open up Hariyama Farigiraf. And for me, what does that mean? That means I have to open up Hariyama Hydreigon to make sure that I can knock out the Farigiraf. I don't even know if Hydreigon one-shots with Dark Pulse. I'm just gonna really hope it does, but I feel like it eats one. Is there any other way for me to knock out? Does Mousehold actually do it? I think Mousehold might actually do it. I don't think Knockoff takes out Farigiraf without Guts, actually. I think we have to go Mousehold, Hydreigon, probably. I think so. Oh, it stinks. That feels real bad. Okay, I think that is the play. I think we bring Hariyama in the back for fake out against Torkoal because it's probably one of the only ways we're taking it out. And I think for this team, we go Killowatrel. There's no Sandstorm to take away my Focus Sash. Killowatrel can hit the Hariyama, can hit the Amoonguss, can hit the Torkoal really well. Let's see what we got. All right, come on. What are you leading? We have the Chosen One and the Worn Out. We're gonna see Rage Powder. Of course, we're gonna see Rage Powder. Why in the world wouldn't we see Rage Powder? Rage Powder. Here's what I'm gonna do. I can't Encore. I'm really afraid of this Amoonguss holding a Rocky Helmet. But I think I'm gonna go for the Population Bomb Terra anyway, and we're just gonna learn the hard way if that is the case. And then I'm gonna Dark Pulse I'm Dark Pulsing the Farigiraf. I don't care, we're doing it. All right, here we go. Our normal Terra Mouse is happening. And the biggest reason I'm doing this is I'm hoping that even if it is Rocky Helmet, we won't need as many hits to take out. And if it's not Rocky Helmet, it'll probably have a Recovery Berry, and then we will need the extra damage. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare, dude. Don't Terra Ghost. Water. Ooh. Predicting the Heat Wave? That's kind of spicy. That's kind of spicy, Amoonguss. I rate that, dude. We're gonna Pop Bomb. Just don't show me Rocky Helmet, please. Okay. No Rocky Helmet. 3. But we're not taking you out. If you have a berry, we're not taking you out. Don't show me a berry. No berry! No berry! All right, Trick Room's up. We're in big trouble. Trick Room is up. We are in big trouble. Because we're not waiting. That's 10 right there. That's 10 right there. Let's Dark Pulse. Man, that is rough for me. Now, both of us have spent our Terras, and Trick Room is up. Trick Room's up. Wow, so is there any... Oh, we're fine. We're coasting. We're scooting along. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? I almost want to Encore that Farigiraf into Hyper Voice to make sure it can't Trick Room. I really almost want to do that. I also almost want to just follow me and Dark Pulse it. But I don't know if Dark Pulse one-shots. But I kind of want to learn if Dark Pulse one-shots. No, let's just double into it. Let's Pop Bomb and let's Dark Pulse. If Hariyama wants to take out my Hydreigon, they can, but I think they're gonna go for a fake out on my Mousehold. Yep, I think we're gonna see another Hyper Voice too. So let's get this Dark Pulse off, or we can flinch, or we can let you survive on exactly your Focus Sash. That's great too. Good to know. Wow, so you were, that's crazy. You were like, I'm getting Trick Room off. And then you just were like, I am not getting Trick Room off. But now you've gotten Trick Room off. And I think we probably lose. I don't think we can win now. Oh. No. Wait, there's hope. There's hope. We have a Hariyama in the back. We have a Hariyama in the back, and we have a Focus Sash Endeavor. Let's not give up. Let's not give up. It's gonna be a 2v3 though. There's really nothing I can do. The question is, do I protect? Do I bother protecting, or do I just let my people go? I think I just let my people go. Because protect, I want to get both of these mons in on the same turn, I think. Yeah, I do. So let's just Pop Bomb, and let's just Dark Pulse the Farigiraf. I think we're just gonna see, yeah, Hyper Voice just takes both of me out, so it's fine. But I think I could be wrong, but protecting Mousehold there just feels like it's incorrect. It does not feel correct. Our Dragon is gonna faint as well. Let's see what you go for, Hariyama. We're gonna go ahead and see the knockoff. Okay, so now we have a situation where I don't know what the exact correct play is. I know that I fake out the Farigiraf because it's the slowest thing on the field. And then maybe I just Air Slash. I could read and go for Endeavor, but there's a chance my opponent just goes into my Hariyama. So I don't want to make the same mistake twice. Let's just go for a fake. Oh, I can't fake out. I can't fake out, dude. All right, I'm gonna Wide Guard, even though I do not think it'll have an effect for me. And then I am going to Thunderbolt the, yeah, I'm gonna Thunderbolt the Farigiraf. I'm gonna really hope that you went for Hyper Voice. Come on now, show it to me. Yes! Okay. Oh. Now we have the ability to use Fake Out again, but we can't swap our Hariyama out, which is totally unfortunate. We're gonna see a knockoff into the Killowatrel, and now this thing is used up. It gets one attack off essentially, which is really unfortunate. But we can see who's in the back. If it's the Torkoal, we just lose anyway. Man, Trick Room is so strong. Is there a way I could have stopped that Trick Room? If I open Sylveon, my opponent no longer Water Terra types. So it doesn't matter that I can go for a Pixelate Hyper Voice. It's just gonna Rage Powder. Is Double Spread Move the way? Do you go Sylveon Goldango so that you could just ignore Rage Powder? Ooh, it's Sylveon in the back. That's even worse for me. How exciting. I'm gonna Wide Guard again, because it's pretty much my only hope. And I am going to attempt to Endeavor the Hariyama. Oh, who do we Endeavor? I'm gonna Endeavor the Hariyama. It's good because it'll go down to burn, so that feels kind of nice. My only real hope is that we're gonna see a Hyper Voice come out. And if that's the case, then I think we're gonna see a close combat into Hariyama after that. Quick attack, yeah. I mean, of course, why wouldn't you? Literally, why wouldn't you? Maybe. No, it doesn't matter. That's so much damage. I could have close combated the Sylveon, but it still takes out my Killowatrel and I go down to burn regardless after this. So it is what it is. That is game number 3. We did not get 3 in a row today. However, we're gonna go into game 4 and see if we can squeeze out one more win for the day. All right, here we go. Final battle, and it is a pure ice team. This is cool to see. Abomasnow, Frostlass, Excalibur, Titan, Avalugg, and Glaceon. Okay. Really interesting. I think that we should just go straight up for type advantage and lead Hariyama Goldango, right? I think that's just a fine thing to do. We don't bring Hydreigon. We might bring Killowatrel and Terra Electric, but I'm not thick, but I'm fast. It's not like you're thick either. I don't really have any thick mons. We could go Hydreigon and then Terra Steel. That's gonna happen actually. And let's go Sylveon. That's 100% the play, is the Terra Steel Hydreigon here. And Terrifier would have worked as well, but this is gonna be great. All right, my opponent is gonna lead the Abomasnow and Avalugg as I lead Goldango and Hariyama. Now, I believe the Abomasnow is what sets up the Aurora Veil, so we don't want that. I am going to Fake Out the Abomasnow, and I am going to straight up, I legitimately might just steal Terra and make it rain. No, I wanna save my Terra type for my Hydreigon, otherwise my Hydreigon becomes completely useless in the back. Let's go for the Fake Out into the Abomasnow, and of course you have Wide Guard. Why wouldn't you have Wide Guard? Why wouldn't you have Wide Guard? Wow, I didn't know you get Wide Guard, Avalugg. You're such a wide table. Why wouldn't you get it? Why wouldn't you get it? Oh, okay. So here's the problem now, is that I am locked into Make It Rain, and I could swap out and make that side vulnerable. That seems way too obvious. So I'm just gonna make the silly play, and I'm gonna close combat the Abomasnow, and I'm gonna Make It Rain again. I'm just gonna do it twice. He's gonna stick to Wide Guard, of course he is. Why wouldn't you? Come on now. Come on, Hariyama, can you somehow be faster than a big snowman? Can you somehow be faster than a big snowman? I should have steel beamed for the content too. I thought about it, I did think about it, but I've never versed an Avalugg before, never once. Blizzard is gonna come out and connect. That's better than Aurora Veil. Goldango, you are a worthless hunk of metal. You are completely jank. Abomasnow is gone, feels good. Feels very good for me. Hariyama's defense is going to drop. Man, why Goldango? Why the freeze? It's not even hail anymore, it's just a little snow. It looks so soft. Why would you get this upset? It's so jarring, like this. When there's a sandstorm, like there's this brown aura that kind of like fills all the dust. And now there's just like this nonsense happening where there's nothing back there. Okay, I think I need to preserve Fake Out to win this game. So I'm gonna swap in Sylveon and let it go because of the nonsense that is Avalugg's Wide Guard. And I'm just gonna play 2v1. Goldango, you just need to thaw. That's what it comes down to, Goldango. You need to thaw. So Titan has Slush Rush, I believe, so it's very fast right now, and I don't outspeed it with my Hariyama. And we are gonna see a Terra type here. So let's see what Terra my opponent goes into. If it's a Titan, I don't know what the common one is. Is it ground? Is it fire? Is it water? It's water. Defensive typing and also getting access to stab liquidation, probably. You look like a Pokemon that can liquidate. You look like a Pokemon that can liquidate. Goldango thaws out! Okay, you know what? Goldango, you're not worthless. I take back everything I said. You are doing so good now. Now, of course, this Titan resists it, which is unfortunately, and Avalok has 30, so it endures the hit, and my special attack drops, but we got huge damage off, and we're gonna see a liquidation, I'm sure, into the Hariyama slot. Sylveon, long live the queen. I live on 1 from a crit. That's crazy. 201 damage from a Titan crit. That's nuts. Well, Goldango, you're surviving as well somehow. Interesting. Now, Goldango, wait, Goldango go first? So what is the Titan's ability? I'm not that fast. I'm 149. Don't I outspeed with Hydreigon? I definitely do. Okay, that's interesting. I almost want to protect. No, I hyper voice here. No, he's gonna wide guard, right? Yeah, he wide guards. Let's quick attack the Avalug to do something. And then I think we just let something go down. I'm just gonna make it rain again. I'm not gonna swap anything in. Yeah, Avalug goes wide guard. I could have protected, but I think getting the quick attack off is gonna be the most value to get rid of the wide guard. Oh, my Ice Shard. That was really good. I forgot about Ice Shard. I don't verse ice teams. I'm using an ice team next time. That's it. Is that Shell Bell? Whoa. That's kind of buck wild if you ask me. That's crazy. Okay, so we know that it's not fast though, which is very good for me. So I can go on into Hydreigon here, outspeed, and I think take out the Titan. I go for a Dragon Pulse into the Titan here while Terra Stealing, right? You were Terra Stealing, correct? Terrestrialize so that you resist ice, and then I'm just locked in to make it rain, dude. I just am. I'm not gonna change it. I'm not swapping in my Hariyama into a potential hit. It's just not gonna happen over here, champ. Goldango, you know what? You did good. And by good, I mean you thought out turn 1, which you really can't ask for more from a Pokemon these days. We got our Steel Axe wielding Hydreigon here. Coming onto the field. Obviously gonna see a wide guard, but that's okay. Because I'm pretty sure, I mean, there's no way this Titan survives this, right? I'm a Life Orb Hydreigon, max special attack, and it survives, and I'm just gonna scream my head off. I'm just gonna scream for a little while. I really am just gonna scream. Oh man, now it gets a, well, it's gonna go for an Ice type move, right? It's gonna go for an Ice type move because I wasn't Terra Steel yet. Ice Spinner, so it is stab, but it is also resisted. Which means we can take, that's a crit, that's so much damage, dude. Which means we can take the Ice Shard next turn rather well. So let's Dragon Pulse and let's make it rain. I'm almost out of rain. Actually, that was the turn I should have swapped my Goldango out. That was the turn I should have done it, but I was so just focused on getting to the end of this one. Absolutely swapping out is the right play there because we're gonna see another wide guard from Avalug. And we could have got our Hariyama in and reset our Goldango -1 stat, which would have been nice. And also just get it out of this make it rain. I'm tired of it. I just want to Steel Beam something. Straight up in the face. Ooh, we're not gonna see the Ice Shard. Okay, so my opponent was playing to their win con of me misplaying, yeah? So we don't see Wide Guard or Ice Shard. So Titan's gonna go down, the Terra's gonna crack all over the place, and Goldango is gonna go ahead and get another Make It Rain off, this time single target, huge damage on the Avalug. That is insane. I honestly thought I wasn't gonna knock that thing out for a bit, but I'm really glad that we managed to squeak out enough damage for its remaining HP. My opponent should have 1 Pokemon left in the back. Glaceon? Yeah, Glaceon. Okay, Glaceon is the final Mon, and unfortunately for my opponent, I am just gonna be able to overwhelm them with the damage here. With me stab Hydreigon that I almost didn't bring. And I'm really glad I processed that during our team preview. I'm like, oh yeah, Steel, bring it to, it's a Steel type dragon. You bring your Steel type dragon to an ice match, 100%. We're gonna go ahead and see Glaceon survive thanks to this Focus Sash. That's why. But Goldango, are you fast enough or are you getting Shadow Balled right now? You're fast enough and you're gonna take out the Glaceon by making it rain. That's gonna be 3 wins today. I'll take that, And I'm pretty sure you guys will have to let me know who the MVP is because I really don't know. I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep it shady.